Discussion of attendees at November National Business Aviation Association Convention and consideration of process for designating attendees to conferences and conventions generally.
Well, I think most of you reminded me that it would be good to know what's going on at times. However, the NBAA was published by Jamie Abbott 4 times prior, 4 weeks every week prior to the night in question. I made an appointment. I felt that, I don't know who can go 4 days. I felt as Alderman Dolick, we want to get you to some of the airport meetings and get you started that way. But I had no objection for you to go, and the airport was happy to pay for it. So that's where we stand with that. What are your future wishes?
I think it would be nice to have a policy in place because it's possible that the airport could have denied adding Alderman Dolick on. I know you as mayor have the first right to go to all these conventions, and I think it would be nice if when something came up, a lot of the time you get first wind of it because you're the mayor, if an email was sent to all the aldermen saying when the convention was that you intended on going, or if you're not able to, that you're not going and it's open, there are 2 slots open, or how many are available, it's being funded by the airport, or if we have to self-fund it or whatever it may be at the time. And the reason I think that it should go to the aldermen first is because we are the ones that are representing the city and making votes and decisions on how to best represent the city. And so I think we should have the first opportunity to be at these conventions and events so that we can educate ourselves to be able to make the best decisions on behalf of the city. If none of us are able to go with work schedules or whatever, I think it's great if someone else on the staff or council wants to go and is able to. But I think it would be nice if we had something, said where if something came up, when, yes, the mayor is going, 1 other person can go, or 2 other people can go, whatever the limits are. No, the mayor is not able to go to this function, here's how many people can go. Aldermen, even if we have to respond by certain dates, so it's not left out there, if we're able to go and interested, and then just move forward from there.
All right, I agree with you, so you don't have to convince me. Joe and I talked about this. And one of the points was well made, and that you need more information sooner than later. Joe, you have appointed a PIO.
We'll try to do a better job of getting information out to
when it comes in, get it right out. So we'll do a better job of getting the word out when it comes out. I sat around with it. I didn't know what to do, so I did what I thought was okay. Any questions or additions to Laura's?
Yes, I think that the notice should go out to all elected officials. I represent the entire city. I'm also on many other committees and boards in this city. I represent the city in the board director of Chamber of Commerce. I represent the city, the Northwest Municipal Conference Legislative Committee, Strategic Direction Committee, and many other committees in the city. And I don't see myself as a lesser person to be able to go to these conventions as an attendee. So I think it should go to everyone. If there's an issue, we can always deal with it. But I think it should go to all elected officials. And I think at that point, depending on the situation, we can deal with it.
I don't think anybody's a lesser person, but I think in the end it still comes down to the fact that the aldermen are the ones that need to vote and make decisions on behalf of the city.
I don't disagree with you.
And they should have the first opportunity to go to the convention.
She is an alderman. Let's move on.
Fine. And I think I made my point.
My point, just quickly added, I'd like to see every alderman, every elected official to attend as many of our other things that come up. Taste of the Town, the Chamber of Commerce golf outing, the open houses, the ribbon cuttings. We don't get full attendance. We haven't had it for a couple of years already. So I'd like to add that to the list too. But in the meantime, we're dealing with the issue you brought up. We have agreement on it. Yes, every elected official will get notice of what comes up.
And the alderman will have first choice to go if they're able to.
You said that. You said that, please.
I'm asking because you just said everybody's going to go.
Because this one's going to be different, I say we have a motion to approve the attendance of NBAA by the mayor, by Mayor Helmer, Clerk Wendy, and Alderman Dolick for this one. So I make a motion that we approve their attendance at these meetings, and going forward, the mayor has said that he will
Right. We will work this out. I don't think we need a motion.
Because that would be different than, well, I mean, it is different than what the plan would be normally to say that it would only, you know, that it would go and there'd be a schedule of who was asked. So, I mean, it is a little different. So, I mean, I'm okay with the three going. Is everybody else?
I don't think anyone has any objections with that. I think we were just trying to set procedure for going forward because there was an issue with this one initially. If the airport didn't approve the additional attendee.
All right, I checked with Wheeling, by the way. I said, how do you guys do this? They said, we put the names in the hat of the people that would like to go, and they draw out one, because the mayor goes. In some situations, like this time around, they're paying for two more, but the city's paying for it, and that was their decision. I don't know that we need motions. What's your comment? You've got a
I don't think
comment?
there's that. I spoke with one of the trustees, they said that the trustees go first before anyone else on the council, because they're the ones that
I'm
go
not
and make
arguing
the
with
decisions
you. I'm
there.
trying to
so.
straighten out the problem that I caused, and you've straightened it out for me, so I agree with you.
I believe the city
Again and
is
again.
paying for the trustees, the city of Wheeling is paying for those.
The
trustees.
additional ones, not
Right.
the first one.
Right, first one, the
Yeah.
airport pays for.
Yeah,
And
and they
for-
said that
The
always
airport's
goes to
paying
a
for it.
trustee, and then if they
If
have.
the
a-
city wants more, they want
But
more.
we're not willing, and we don't have the funds that Willing has,
Oh,
so.
we're better than Wheeling, come on. I didn't say that. No, I'm serious. I
Okay,
mean,
so long story
there are
short, 'cause I know you
times-
wanna watch your baseball game, so we're in agreement.
No,
that
we
going
got a whole
forward-
presentation to go yet.
I know, but you wanted to move things along, so you don't like things dragged out, so I'm trying, so going forward, you're gonna have an email
I
sent.
hope we're all here.
All
And
of
if Alderman is able to go, and Alderman will be the first one to
Alderman will have
go.
the first bite at it, okay?
Okay,
If you
Depending
want to
on what
go,
it is.
if you want to go for 4 years, I'm sorry, yeah, if you want to go for 4 days walking the floor of the NBAA, I'd like to see you there. I want to be with you.
if I
Because
want
I'll
to.
be in a wheelchair, so. Anyway, Alderman Williamson, you had a
And are you
thought?
amending that based on the clerk's statement, or is it what you told me, that Aldermen have the first choice, period?
It's what I told you.
Okay,
You know,
thank you.
shoot me next time, if I make a mistake.
I don't hear you guys.
But it also,
All elected officials will get notice and then.
Yes, and then
Right.
it'll, I don't like the pecking order, I like the way Wheeling does it, but it doesn't
Well,
matter.
basically, I mean, it's going to depend on what it is too, because it may not even be appropriate for Alderman to go, we don't know.
That could be, there might be, well, Joe just pointed that out. He went to a convention in Kansas, and he didn't invite me. Why? What was the convention for?
It's the city managers convention.
Right.
They barely let me in.
they wouldn't let a mayor anywhere near that.
Right, right.
So
So
there
there
are
are,
other
think that
types,
maybe
there's other
it's
types of
like-
conventions that don't apply to
and I agree with
Alderman.
you on that. I'm a happy guy, I really am. Alderman Ludwigson, you stated it.
No, I've stated that I'm okay with it being not per our plan of having it go the way that we've talked about in the future with the
Good,
minimum fund.
good,
So this
good.
year, I'm okay with the three
All right.
going.
I have to remind you that I gave up my slot one time so you could go. I'm a good guy.
I've been on this council almost straight on since 2002, so it's 14 years. I've been there once.
Well,
I
but that
can
was your
assure
decision.
you, I can assure you, if I'm on here for another 14 years, I won't be there.
Won't be there.
I have no interest in it. So it's something everybody should do once,
Yeah.
but I have no interest in going there again.
Thank you. All right,
So
so
spots will
we
open
got
up
this
quick.
settled, we got the future settled. Does anybody disagree, Alderman Owen?
No, I would add that I think I'm the one that opened the can of worms 2 weeks ago, not you.
Well, they're all crawled out now. The can's empty and we're
Another
going
point I was
forward.
mentioning amongst is seniority can certainly have something to do with it,
Could
which
be.
would knock me out.
Could be. We'll have a,
But I'm happy with everything.
First of all, the
that
lack of seniority is actually why you should go.
Well, and for this one particularly, it affects your ward. I mean, the airport is in your ward, and the noise from the airport affects your ward and my ward, so.
All right, we got it. We got it, honestly.
We're not arguing with you, we're just having a
No, but I'd
discussion
like to
now.
move on.
But you're
Let's
out of
move
order.
on, let's move on.
You're out of
Let's
order.
move on.
I don't want to do much thinking.
All right, what's next, Mr. Administrator?